In the previous video, we had learned about the French Revolution, the idea of the nation. After that, we had learned about the making of nationalism in Europe. We had also learned about aristocracy and rise of middle classes, meaning of liberal nationalism, conservatism after the defeat of Napoleon in 1815. Treaty of Vienna of 1815, censorship laws to control what was said in newspaper, books, plays, songs reflected the ideas of liberty and freedom. In this video, we are going to learn about the age of revolution between 1830 to 1848. We have seen conservative regime tried to consolidate their power. Liberalism and nationalism associated with the revolution in many regions of Europe, such as Italian and German states, provinces of Ottoman Empire, Ireland and Poland. These revolutions were led by liberal nationalists as educated middle class elites, as professors, school teachers, clerks, and members of commercial middle classes. The first upheaval took place in France in July 1830. The Bourbon kings restored power after 1815 were overthrown by liberal revolutionaries. Louis Philippe was made a constitutional monarch. The July Revolution separated Belgium from United Kingdom of the Netherlands. Metternich once remarked, when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. He remarked in the sense that any changes occurred in France, its effect was seen all over the Europe. An event that mobilized nationalist feeling was the Greek War of Independence in 1821. Poet and artist lauded Greece as the cradle of European civilization and mobilized public opinion to support its struggle against a Muslim empire, Ottoman Empire. Finally, the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832 recognized Greece as an independent nation. Let us see romantic nationalism, romantic imagination, and national feeling. Romanticism, cultural movements develop a sense of nationalism through art, poetry, stories, music, and past experiences. They promote emotions and mystical feeling to create a sense of oneness and love for nature. Johann Gottfried, a German philosopher, created a spirit of nationalism through folk song, folk poetry, and folk dances. He claimed true German culture was to be discovered among common people, thus Wolf. Karol Kurpinski of Poland created nationalist feeling through his operas, music, and folk dances like the Polonaise and Mazurka. Language too played a major role in developing nationalist sentiment. When Poland was occupied by Russia, the Polish language was forced out of school and Russian language imposed. Many members of clergy in Poland began to use language as the weapon of national resistance. The use of Polish came to be seen as a symbol of the struggle against Russian dominance. Let us see now hunger, hardship, and popular revolt. The 1830s were years of great economic hardship in Europe. The first half of 19th century saw an enormous increase in population all over Europe, which gave rise to unemployment. Population from rural areas migrated to cities to live in overcrowded slums. Small producers in towns were often faced with a stiff competition from imports of cheap machine-made goods from England. In those regions of Europe where the aristocracy still enjoys power, peasants struggle under the burden of feudal duties and obligations. The rise of food prices or year of bad harvest lead to the widespread pauperism in town and country. Food shortages and widespread unemployment brought the population of Paris, capital of France, out on the road in 1848. Louis Philippe was forced to flee. Now, we will see the revolution of liberals 1848. In 1848, a revolution led by educated middle class, professionals, businessmen, and prosperous artisans. They demanded the creation of nation state on parliamentary principles, a constitution, freedom of the press, and freedom of association. On 8 May 1848, 831 elected representatives marched to take their places in the Frankfurt Parliament in the Church of St. Paul to draft the constitution headed by monarchy. Frederick William IV, King of Persia, rejected the crown. The assembly was disbanded and political rights to man were controversial. Women had formed their own political associations, founded newspapers, and taken part in political meetings and demonstrations. But they were not given the right to vote. In the next video, we will learn about the unification of Germany. Thanks.